Let me start. Okay. Yes, Redmi Note 9. Can you please rename yourself so that we can discuss? Okay.
Sir, my student is also here, sir. Genesis Morgan.
Okay. Yes, Genesis. How are you? You're in which class, Genesis? There is a disturbance from her end.
She is from class grade 6, sir.
Grade 6. That's great. Yes, Genesis. Do you find maths interesting? Arun Pandey. Yes, Arun. I think we had a word earlier also.
Actually, I have been completely eager to know about this.
Yes, Mr.
and
Pandey.
tried to join it.
Okay.
I was willing to join this class since very long,
Sure.
but I could not join it. So fortunately,
So now
I'm able to join
today
the
you
class
are
today.
there. So
Yeah.
warm welcome. And yes, so what are your queries? What are your points you want to ask me?
Actually, I wanted to know Vedic mathematics as a complete package, how it can help develop one's mathematics skill and all. So,
Okay.
yeah, I'm completely unaware about it.
Okay, so what do you do?
I'm a teacher by myself.
Sorry,
Teacher, I'm a teacher.
which subject?
I teach mathematics and other linguistic subjects as well.
So can I ask some questions?
Sure.
Why do students have fear in maths?
Maybe because there are various dimensions behind beside let's say the fear students are having in mathematics. One of those, maybe teachers are not able to make the situation clear regarding mathematics, and most importantly mathematics teaching is not being integrated with daily lifestyles.
Okay, but what do you think a class 2 student, now the maths has just begun, right? At that stage, it is just addition, subtraction, and a small multiplication. Even those students, they have fear. And even teachers, see, even the grown-ups, if you talk about people of my age, your age, they all have the fear of maths. Why is it so?
Yes.
Because maths, what I feel is, it is just 10 digits, 1 to 9 and 1 0. If we understand
playing
those
with the
10
numbers.
digits, everything is just a game.
It's playing with the numbers.
Yes. Yes, beta. Genesis, how do you find maths? There is a lot of disturbance at your end, Genesis. You can chat. There is a problem at your end, I suppose. Okay. Yes, Mr. Arun. So problem is, yes, maybe, see, I cannot blame the teachers. I won't blame the teachers, because when we take it as a wide angle, everybody cannot be wrong. And this fear factor is not in one particular city, state, or a country. It is worldwide. If you talk to any student, now why I entered this field was just for one particular reason. Why do students commit suicide? What is that makes them feel so much depressed that they just go for this disease? Now, Vedic maths was a solution in that. Why? Okay. Because when you have gone through the toughest situation and suddenly you get a passage through it, cross that tunnel or to cross that thing, you always feel enlightened. You feel, more happy, more joyous, more confident, motivated, and everything what can be So that was the reason I started with this Vedic mathematics, and now definitely I know how many students I have changed their minds. The way, the methodology of Vedic mathematics is so good that you'll find a change in yourself within 5 to 10 minutes. Now you are teaching maths, okay. Can I ask you some questions? Don't take it like I'm testing you, but it's just a discussion. Why? Because
Okay, let me give a try.
how much time you need to write a table of 89?
Pardon?
How much time you need to write a table of 89?
89. It is calculative. I generally do not, let's say, possess particular skill to do that multiplication. It is completely manual.
It is completely manual. I do agree to that. So how much time you need to write? If or see, definitely you might have asked this question or like the similar questions to your students to ask them to write the tables. So how much time they should take?
I generally do not go with time limitations because understanding and sort of practical skill are two different things.
Okay.
And if one has the particular understanding to just perform that sort of calculations, one can do it, be it take, or let's say, longer time. But if one is skilled, then it may take shorter time.
Now tell me one thing.
Yes,
A
please.
competition examination, then as per you, they should not be bound under the time limits. Or any examination that should not have a time limit. So why do we have a time limit for any examination? And this is what happens. A student might be a topper, might be a very good in class, but at the time of some competitive examinations, they fail to score, or they are not able to crack that exam. Why? Even if they have thorough knowledge of the subject, that time skill is also required, because every competition is a race against time.
Yes, very true.
So now we cannot say. Everybody knows. Now you are a math teacher, you know 89 is not a big issue for you. You are thorough with the subject. But if you are given only 10 seconds in an exam, you're not able to do. Got my point? If I give you only 10 seconds to write the table of 89, you'll say no. And that happens. That can be done. So what is that use if we are not able to crack that exam just because of time? Where is that knowledge gone then?
Okay.
Vedic math.
Actually, regarding multiplication table, mathematics is not only about multiplication table. In many programs, I've seen, let's say, performers performing multiplication table in very short period of time, and that alone is not only mathematics.
No, that alone is not mathematics. I do agree. But where to start then? Where will you start? Can you do anything in any subject without multiplication? Multiplication is
a part of addition. Yeah, it's addition, certainly.
So no, you can say multiplication is an act of repetitive addition. I do agree to that. But can we do anything without multiplication? Even if
certainly
we have
not.
a physics, we have
Certainly
physics,
not,
and we have to solve the numericals. Even then we need multiplication. So multiplication we cannot avoid at any point of time. See, these four operations, multiplication, addition, subtraction, division, these four arithmetic operations are the baseline of any numerical.
Yes.
So let it be numerical in physics, let it be in chemistry, let it be in mathematics. There is no chance to escape from these. So like we said, you know, multiplication is not only the thing, but you need to start. What is the first step? The first step would be always arithmetic operations, and that would from addition, then subtraction, then multiplication, and then division.
Yes.
Now talking about, okay, if you say it's not. Now, can I tell you the current situation? If you give a 100 rupee note to your student and ask him to get the banaras for 33 rupees 60 paisa, they'll not be able to get what they'll be getting in return. So what
Very
is the
true.
value of
Yes.
this education?
Yes,
Is
very true.
it worth if we are not getting, if we are not able to calculate? Now
That
somebody
we are not
asked me,
integrating in our daily life.
yes. So that's what maths is, what is in our, we cannot escape from this mathematics. And if we are not, now somebody asked me that day, what should you learn? What is that one should learn and which can be learned in a minute and which you cannot avoid also? Now everyone will give a different answer. If you ask this question to a doctor, he'll say, to save a life, I'll teach how to safely breathing. An engineer would say something different. But as a mathematician or as a teacher, I would say, can you live without
Yes.
money transaction in any country, any city, any state of the world? Can you survive without money transaction, without day-to-day money transactions? You go out to right from the morning to get a bed tea, to the night, late night getting the dinner. You need money transaction. These are very small issues. But without that, you cannot even
It's
think
completely
of.
disturbing. What went wrong?
Please mute yourself, Ganesh.
Very disturbing.
Yes. Ram Babu,
Yes, sir.
do you have any question? I'll come to you
No,
also.
sir.
Just okay.
Yeah,
So
yes.
now, so this is what. See, you have to start now. If you start learning English, so where do you start? Start from the basic alphabets. Similarly, if you
Certainly.
have to start with the mathematics, yes, you know now 9 digits are there, 1 0 is there, 10 numbers are there. Now what? How to play with that? So first is addition. You go for adding the numbers. Then you go for subtraction. Then you go for multiplications, divisions. Thereafter only you will be going further. So that is why multiplication is a base, is a start. Right. Now coming to that point, multiplication tables. Now see why I talk about multiplication tables. Because if you just take a survey of your students, your class students, 100 students, 99 will have the fear of tables. Why?
Sure.
Because they are not
Yes.
able to cram it. They are not, though everybody understands it, but they cannot write immediately. They need time. So
Yes.
they, and what does this happen? What, see, they get demotivated. And what happens? They start having this fear. And do you know this fear is so
It's
enhanced?
cumulative.
Yes, it gets stimulated. And what happens? I don't know about Nepal. In India, what happens after class 10? They leave the subject maths. They move towards arts. They move towards commerce. Correct? Just to escape from
Yes.
this mathematics. It's good. They escaped. And the people
And in
who
commerce
have
also there is a maths.
no, I'll tell you what happens with them. Now, once the people who have high wealth and they go for medical side. Okay, we'll take bio. You just talk to the people, you just talk to the professors who are teaching physics to two kind of people. One is people, students who are from non-medical side. Non-medical means PCM, physics, chemistry, maths, and students who are from PCB means physics, chemistry, bio. There is a lot of difference. Why? Because they are good in all the theory part. The moment any numerical comes in physics, goal. Because they skip from this mathematics. Now, in physics also, you have to solve every time pi. In chemistry also, you have to multiply and subtract. You cannot avoid. See, maths is in the system. Math, I say it is in the nature. What is maths? It's just patterns. If you just see the beehive, if you see nature, everything in nature is a pattern. That is nothing but mathematical patterns. Correct. Now, so when we start with the tables, Now, I discuss with so many teachers every morning, every day. At their age, they used to get caning if they were not able to speak the tables. And still it is there in some parts of the countries. They are asked about cramming the tables. It's very difficult because I'll give you the difference today. Now, you are a math teacher. I'll give you one very small hint. And you will be amazed to see why we did not teach this earlier. It is not a big thing which I'll teach you, which I'll tell you, which I'll hint you right now. But within not even 2 minutes, you'll hardly take 30 seconds to learn it. But you took around 30 years to get that concept because it was missing in all the books. See now, how about if you have to write a table of 87, a table of 32, or let's say a very simple 18 table. We always teach our kids, if they cannot cram, so do this: 18 plus 18, it is 36, then again 18, so again carry over 54, again 18, so again carry over 72, and this way. Correct? This is how you do?
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Pandey.
That is the basic. That is the basic.
That is what
By
students are doing. Now I'll give you a simple.
addition.
Yes, addition. Now I'll give you a simple addition. See now. Do you know table of 1? See. Just write down the table of 1 immediately. Finish. Write down the table of 8. Everybody knows, because this is important. One should know tables up till. Now, if you remember, there is a principle, there is a system known as unit place value. What does that say? Every place value you should have 1 digit. At unit place, 1 digit, tens place, 1 digit, 100 place, 1 digit. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just rearrange 18. Here, 6 is perfect. But this is extra at unit place. So what I'll do, I'll move this further. So this is 2 plus 1, 3. 3 plus 2, 5. 2. 4 plus 3, 7. 0, 9, 8, 1, 0, 6, 1, 2, 4, 1, 4, 2, 1, 6, 0, 1, 8. So what is easy? Adding every time 18 or adding 2 plus 1, 3 plus 2, single digit numbers?
Single
Yes, Mr.
digit
Pandey.
is better.
This one is better. Certainly.
But you check with any book in the world. No mathematic book gives this solution. Why? That means we are deliberately not giving the easy solutions to the kids. We are making them confused. And you know, Vedic maths work on the simple principle of this place value. You talk about now any big number, the students will never face a problem. 87, no problem. 16, 14. Just rearrange 87 as it is. 4 is constant because at unit place. Now this is extra at this place, so move. This as it is, this is extra, moves. One thing is, no mistakes, no silly mistakes are there now. So what does Vedic maths does? No silly mistakes, easy understanding. You tell me, Mr. Pandey, have you ever seen this approach?
Yeah, I've never seen this, and particularly, I guess I've not even tried to go through that, but this looks exciting.
It's so simple. Yes, Genesis, are you getting? Genesis, did you understand this? Did you understand, beta? Okay. So See how easily things can work, but we never thought of giving a easy approach. I just ask you, okay, a simple calculations. Now you see when we teach mathematics, multiplication, initially we say multiplication is a, now I'll show you today one important thing, multiplication with 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into 11. It is nothing but 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 5. By just adding the corresponding digits, we go on. So what happens? Now, Vedic maths, it gives you it activates basically your right brain and left brain both. It works on the principle of visualization that enhances your reasoning skills as well as logics. And any person who has more visual ability, reasoning skills, and logics, that is a life-changing process. It is not you get good in maths or Vedic maths only. It is a life-changing process. Any situation you come across in your life, you'll first visualize the problem, then find a reason to it, and then apply a logic. Got it? So this is how things work in Vedic maths. Now, any question? Yes, anyone else? Shiva.
Like giving a try.
Yes, Shiva, Hari.
Yes, sir.
Any question you have?
No, sir. It is very interesting. I'm enjoying. I'm learning. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
It makes this helpful, sir. It is very helpful.
The basic point is when we have to believe that our mind is faster than calculator. We have
Yes,
to
sir.
believe on this.
It is smart learning. Yes, sir.
So when we'll start believing that we can perform better than the calculator, we'll will. Now what we have done is we have stopped that thinking. We believe that, oh, everything can be done with the help of calculator. So why do we do mental calculation? And that is where we have failed. Yes, this is what
Yes.
is happening right now. I'll give you one. Okay, I have that. I'll give you one very figures are there. You know, what is the capacity of brain?
Finite.
It is estimated 2.5 petabytes. Correct. And what is 1 petabyte? That is 1 petabyte is approximately 1000 terabytes. And 1 terabyte is 1000 GB. So that means all the brain capacity, if you want to fill, if you have 16 GB pen drive also, you need 1, 5, 6, 000 pen drives. So this much is your capacity. But we are getting more and more dependent on calculators for just simple calculations. 2 plus 2 also we want calculators. And often, Arun, I ask people, how many phone numbers you remember now? Now, this is not related to your subject. It's a very general question. How many phone numbers do we remember?
By the time mobile started, we stopped remembering phone numbers. But before that, when there was landline, we used to remember, and we used to remember in pattern. Like I still remember the college number, which I attended maybe around 25 years back. I still remember the number of my college.
So what happened? That means we have programmed our brain that everything is stored in my mobile. This is the signal you have given to your brain. Otherwise, you would have remembered. So when you are giving this signal, brain has also stopped working. But is it good? What happens if you today, if your battery goes off, and you
Yep.
you cannot switch on your mobile. That means you are out. You don't have link to
Yes.
anybody else. You're out of this world.
We are completely reliant on all these gadgets.
So that
And
is,
for all the memories also, we are reliant on Googles and all.
yes. So I see. I do agree. We should use this technology. Everything is for us. But at the tender age, when it is a learning stage, education, when we are into a school life, when we are into college life, that is the time when we have to learn. That is the time when we have to experiment. If at that time we are given the calculators and allowed in the maths paper, then what do you expect from students?
Yes, very true. They are getting devoid of adaptation to learning. They are just copying.
Yes.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I have a question like how to do 1234 times 6789 within a single line.
Come again. Can you write on the
How to
screen?
do?
1000.
Yeah, sure. 1234
Yes.
times 6789.
So
6,
this
7,
is
8, 9.
4 into 4 multiplication, correct?
Yes, sir.
Numbers are correct. Whatever I have put on the screen, that is correct.
Yeah.
Now you want it in the single line.
Yes, sir.
So why 4-digit numbers? Why not 3? Why not 2? You know this sutra?
No,
Okay.
sir.
I'll tell you. This is known as, this is 4 into 4 multiplication. And the sutra we use is known as Urdhva Sutra. Now, Vedic maths is combined, it's made of, see, like in maths we have formulas. In Vedic maths, we call it as sutras. What does this sutra in English mean? It means criss-cross multiplication. It has 3 parts. One is vertical multiplication. Second, vertical and cross multiplication. And third, cross multiplication. So I'll show you how all these behave. Now this question, it has 4 plus 4, 8 digits, 8 numbers. So it will have minus 1, 7 steps. If it was 3 into 3, then it would have 5 steps. First step will be left hand side multiplication, left. So 6 into 1. Okay, can I write right now here? I'll just write out all the steps separately so that you will get it. So first step is this vertical multiplication, 1 and 6. So 1 into 6 is 6. Balancing line. Second is cross multiplication, 1, 2, 6, 7. We are increasing the numbers. We are moving from left to right. So we'll cross multiply and add. So 7 plus 12 is 19. So second is 19. Third, we'll have 3 digits now. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Right. Now, this would be, first would be 1 into 8, the outer multiplication, 6 into 3, and then 2 into 7. So 18 plus 8 plus 14. Yes, what is that?
40.
क्या होगा?
40.
40.
40.
Sorry, sir. Light has gone. That's why
No issue.
I left the
So
meeting.
okay. So this is 40. Fourth step. Now you will consider all the 4 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just giving a space here so that you understand 6, 7, 8, 9. So you will multiply like this. First with outer, second with outer, and then inside also cross multiplication. So this is 9 plus 24 plus 16 plus 21. So 30 plus 40, that is 70.
70.
Got it?
Yes.
Now, again, now we have reached the maximum. So we'll start reducing. So fifth step will be 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. So 1 and 6 are avoided now. So this would be again last. So 2 plus 9, 18 plus 28 plus 24. So yes, what is this? What is 18 plus 28 plus 24? Come on.
70.
60.
70.
Sorry, 70.
What happened?
70, sir.
Again 70. Sixth step. Now we are left with only 3, 4, 8, 9. So 9, 3 is 27. 27 plus 8, 4 is 32. So that means 59. Correct?
59.
And the last, am I wrong? No. Last step. It is right vertical multiplication. So that is 9 4s are 36. Now this is not the final result, because after this you have to, now what was this? These lines are called as balancing lines. Now the work of this balancing line is you have to have one digit at every balancing line. So how will this work? 6 as it is. This 3 will move here. So what is 59 plus 3? 62. So 2 will stay here. 6 moves further. 70 plus 6 is 76. 6. 7 moves here. 7. 7 moves here. Further 7. 4 moves here. 3. 23. So 8, 3, 7, 7, 6, 2, 6 is your answer in a single line. Yes. Is it clear?
Yes,
But-
steps are
but-
really very clear.
The point is, now again, you have asked this question, but if you want to have a understanding how this balancing line works, you have to start from the base. So that base starts from the first class. Now this would be around sixth, not sixth, I'll say I teach this topic in around sixth or seventh or eighth class. Right. So step by step only you can learn everything. If we'll jump, we'll have either we'll not be thorough with the knowledge, or we can not get the complete understanding. Yes, anyone else?
My question here is Vedic mathematics only about multiplication and multiplication table, or there is something more it has to deal with?
What more you are expecting? I'll give you then. See, now I'll give you the answer.
Okay,
for
let's
this.
say
Yes.
in mathematics, let's say there are various topics, maybe algebra or geometry. Is there any
Algebra would be
other-
sorted out within one single line.
Okay, and
Now let me-
regarding geometry
okay.
and all,
Can I? Yes, trigonometry, geometry, everything is possible. But what would be the first step? How many years you took to start with geometry in your class? Did you started in the class 1?
certain. No, I was just willing to know whether
see, my
it deals
question
with
is
it or
that-
not.
That's right. Yeah, I'll answer that. That's what happens. Now, if you ask me where it is used, let me answer you here. First is arithmetic. Second step is algebra. Your phonics, calculus, trigonometry, geometry, and even organic chemistry. Any and every topic of mathematics it covers. There are 16 sutras and 13 sub-sutras. That means 16 formulas and 13 sub-formulas. But the focus is only on mental calculation. Now, okay. Do you know what is the value of pi?
22 upon 7.
22 by 7.
Perfect. Do you know if number is 7 at the bottom, what is the answer every time?
22 or multiples of 22.
No, what is the answer if it is 1 by 7, 2 by 7, 3 by 7,
Yeah.
4 by 7, 5 by 7, or anything? Will they have
Yeah.
different answers or same answer every time?
14159, something like that. Answer.
No. Just give me 1 second.
3.1, 3.14.
Hello. हाँ जी, कोई बात नहीं, आप पहुंचिए, मैं बस क्लास खत्म कर रहा हूँ। So no, I'll tell you one thing. You know, the value of this is 0.142857. But
Okay.
and what is the value of 2 by 7? You just have to find the first digit. Now it is 0.2. Why? Because 20, so that means 14. So after that, you need not to find completely. It is 285714. So you can start from here. 3 by 7. It is 7 3s are 21. 7 4s are 28. That means first would be 0.4. So what is after this? 28571. What is 4 by 7? So 7 5s are 35. So that means 0.5 will be the first. Thereafter, you can write 1 4 2 8. And we used to waste so much. This sutra is known as Kevalam Saptam Gunyat. That means only 7 division. So there are so many concepts which makes maths interesting as well as easy. So what is the definition of Vedic mathematics? What makes your mathematics easy and faster? It is very simple. Anything related to maths, easy and faster. So how will it become easy? It will become easy only if you can do it mentally. You need not to do through all the steps. Now, if you give this 1 by 7 or 2 by 7 or 3 by 7 to any student, they'll waste a full page by making that diagram of division, that tree of division. And that takes time. And it was just a simple concept to remember. First, calculate only 1 by 7 and keep it with you. You never need to do. And you cannot avoid this in physics. In physics, almost every problem will have pi. In maths, when you go for area of a square, then also you have pi. Can we avoid? No. But we were never taught in this. I won't say you have not taught, because I also did my engineering, and in engineering, I was not taught in the physics. That yes, we can so easily divide a number.
Maybe focus is not particular this calculation. There is a very big other big things to
No. See, you are, see, if I asked you a very simple question, you have thorough knowledge, but you cannot crack an examination. So how will you justify yourself if you are not able to pass the examination and get the admission? How will you justify your knowledge? Now, what I was telling you, the story of mathematics. People after 10th, they leave maths and they move towards arts, commerce, and some good families, they go for medical. But what happens if they have to appear for good MBA institution? What they need for that? They need a CAT examination. Again, it is mathematics. So an arts person, even he is very good at art in MA or BA, he gets fear from this. Why? Because he left maths along that 5 years back. So try to understand, you cannot avoid maths anytime. I gave you very simple money transaction. Can you avoid? You give me one person who can live without money transaction, a doctor, an engineer, a lawyer, a teacher, a programmer, anybody, any country, maybe the currency might be different, but they need, right? So first thing is, we need to develop that confidence, that motivation in the students, which they don't have. They have the fear factor. What is Vedic maths? It is a journey of transformation from fear of mathematics to confidence in mathematics. It gives you, it gives you that confidence to attain that feeling, I can. And if you have that feeling of I can in your life, then nothing is impossible. Even impossible will spell I am possible. It only depends on how you start thinking.
That's true.
Yes, anyone else now? Yes, Ram Babu Prasad.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
I am
anyone?
getting it is very easy for me because today sir has shared one PDF, and in that PDF sir just told some sutra, and that sutra is available in that PDF, but I did not get time to study, but later on I will study that PDF.
Who shared? Sorry.
I think in that site there is one PDF I shared in this site, this WhatsApp number, sir.
Okay. Actually,
Today.
yes. Okay. Okay. Got it. Yes, Genesis, have you any question? Do you have any questions?
Yes, sir. We always have calculator to multiply some bigger numbers. Then why do we use Vedic mathematics to multiply those numbers?
Do you want to depend on calculator?
For bigger numbers.
For bigger numbers.
I gave a method. So it's not bigger or smaller. Now, if you're sitting in an examination or lifelong, will you carry calculator with you? It is allowed in your schools. It is not allowed in any other countries. Maximum more. India is not allowing calculators in the exams. So what you'll do? And why do you think your brain is not mightier than your calculator? Do you want me to prove that you are faster than calculator? I can prove you within 10 minutes, you'll be calculating much faster than a calculator. 10 minutes. So why you want to become dependent? See what will happen today. Your age is growing age. Like if you heard Mr. Pandey saying, he used to remember hundreds of numbers, telephone numbers. Now he doesn't remember. Why? Because we programmed ourselves. Yes, it is in our mobile. And same thing you are programming. Yes, I can do calculation with the calculator. Why you are getting dependent on calculator? Tell me. You want to be dependent or you want to become independent?
They don't want to leave the comfort zone, certainly.
See that students, they don't have any, see who taught them, who allowed them?
Certainly teachers.
That's what.
in generally ours, we were not allowed to use calculator in our school, and afterwards the system started
I don't know,
being made.
I won't name sir any particular, but I had been to Nepal. I have given seminars, number of places, and I found a situation is, you know, it remembers me. One quote is there of Nelson Mandela. He said that if you want to destroy any country, you don't need a military or something. Allow cheating in the exams.
Yeah, certainly, very true.
And
that's being done.
That you are doing. See, in maths exam, if you're giving calculator, why are you taking the exam? What for you are taking the exam? Just to
for every calculations, calculator is not needed.
So if that is the case, it becomes very, you have seen your position. See, you forgot so many numbers now. I forgot every number now. So because we programmed ourselves. So why should we get dependent?
Yeah.
Yes, Murli, how are you? This Redmi Note 9, please rename yourself so that we can have a discussion.
Good evening, sir.
How are you?
Fine, sir.
Dipen, I think your problem has been sorted. 4 into 4 multiplication.
Yes, sir. So I have another question. Like in China, there is abacus, no? They use abacus for mathematical calculations.
Yes.
So how Vedic mathematics is different from using abacus? Like,
okay, please pay attention. First is area of scope. Now in abacus, you can go for arithmetical calculations only. Correct? And that too, multiplication, addition, the arithmetic basic operations. Can we do algebra on abacus? Can we do geometry, trigonometry on abacus? Big no.
no, yeah.
Vedic maths, everything is possible with the help of 16 sutras. So area of scope is wide enough. Second, it makes use of tool. Can you carry a tool in the exam center, or can you carry a tool into your classroom? But in Vedic maths, it is everything is with your brain, and definitely you carry brain everywhere. Third thing, now I just gave you an example and you learned immediately. If you ask the same question to abacus teacher, you'll take 1 year to learn that multiplication, what I did within 10 seconds, and you learned within 10 seconds. Because they have, you would, first thing is you have to adapt that system, that tool. You have to understand basics, addition, subtraction, so many things. Then you will reach to double digit multiplication, then triple digit, then 4 times. So it will take around a year to learn everything. Here, it hardly, for all maths also, that needs 3 to 4 months. And the most important is you carry your brain everywhere. Can you carry a tool everywhere?
No, surely not. It's not possible.
Now you got the answer. Yes, I won't say it is not good. It is for mental calculation for kids, younger kids, for preschool kids, for class 1 kids. When they are younger, to carry out addition, subtraction, they get mentally stronger. But what after that? What after class 3? Not possible. So that is, abacus is always preferred in the very early childhood. Is the difference clear, or still you have any doubt?
No, sir. All the doubts have been cleared.
Yes, anyone else? Yes, Shiva Hari.
No, sir. No.
You don't have any doubt?
No doubt, sir.
Great. So, Mr. Arun, you are in which school?
Pardon?
Sorry?
I didn't get you.
Which city? Kathmandu.
Yes, Kathmandu.
Maybe I'll be coming in Kathmandu on Monday again.
Sure, hope to meet you. So when are you planning to come to Kathmandu?
Saturday, I'll be there in Dhangadi. Then maybe Monday.
Oh, coming Monday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, Ram Babu.
So yeah.
Sir,
Yes,
no
So you
doubt.
have been in
No any
program
doubt,
here in
sir.
Kathmandu?
Everything is clear, sir.
Great. Yes, sir.
Having
Everything is
any
clear,
program
sir.
in Kathmandu?
2-3 schools are looking forward to adapt this Vedic maths in their school. They want to add this into their course curriculum.
So how are you going to manage that? You have got particular
Shiva has a
books
97 into
or some-
99 in single line. Okay,
Yes, sir.
I'll give just. So 5 minutes में आ रहा हूँ. हाँ, आप बस 5 मिनट. So yes, if any questions further?
So that 97 into 99?
Okay, 97 into 99. That is a verbal question. See now how it is to be done. There are many ways for this. 97, 99. One way is known as base method. In that we calculate from how far it is from 100. So it is -2, -3. This gives me 6, and this gives me 95. But since it is base 100, so 9506 is the answer. Another method, but you need to understand another method, what we did just now, crisscross method. In that 9 9s are 81, 9 7s are 63 plus 72, and 8 7s are 56. So this is 81, this is 135, this is 56. So that is 6, 0, and 14 goes there, it becomes 95. This method is known as crisscross multiplication. This method is known as base method, which is verbal. Now, this is mental process. You need to remember, or you need to understand how far the number is from the base, right? But again, you need to follow the steps. This is our book 2. So again, we teach this method in fourth class, yes, fourth day we teach this, but it becomes your mental calculations. Yes, Shivhari? In Vedic maths, you have several methods to solve a single problem. Yes, any doubts? So, right? If you have further doubts, you can write me on. I'm just sharing you my WhatsApp number because I have a class now. So my WhatsApp number is right. So any problem you have, you can write. Oh, okay. It is gone to waiting participants only. Let me share it with everyone. Digit sum is Shivhari. I'll just share you this notes. Digit sum. The notes is given in my group also. It is a method to check your answers. And digit sum is known as adding the digits. But how it is implemented, that I need to teach. Right. I hope everything is clear by now. If
Yes,
you
sir.
have further any questions, you are most welcome. You can write down on this number, WhatsApp me, and I'll take care of it. Right?
Sure, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye bye, sir.
Thank you, sir.